The Sharing Tree. Sam cherished the afternoons he spent with his grandfather, who always had a new and captivating story to share. The bond between them was strengthened by these moments of storytelling and discovery. On this particular day, the garden was in full bloom, with delicate cherry blossoms painting the air in shades of pink and white. They settled comfortably beneath the blooming cherry blossom tree, its fragrant petals gently falling around them like soft rain. The warm sunlight filtered through the branches, casting a serene and magical glow over the peaceful garden. Together, they were ready to embark on another enchanting adventure, where wisdom and wonder awaited. Sam watched as his friends eagerly grabbed handfuls of snacks, some taking more than their fair share. His heart felt uneasy, seeing them take so much while others hesitated to take any. The colorful array of treats on the picnic table seemed to disappear quickly as the playtime excitement grew. "Grandpa, why do some kids take more than they need?" he asked thoughtfully, his curious brown eyes searching his grandfather's wise face for answers. The gentle breeze rustled the leaves of the blooming cherry blossom tree above, creating a peaceful backdrop to Sam's moment of contemplation. Grandpa's eyes sparkled with understanding as he listened to Sam's thoughtful question. He leaned back slightly, his gentle smile reassuring Sam that his curiosity was valued. "That's a good question, Sam," he replied warmly, his voice calm and inviting. He glanced around the blooming garden, the soft pink petals of the cherry blossoms fluttering in the breeze, before continuing, "Let's think about why sharing is important." His serene demeanor and patient tone encouraged Sam to delve deeper into the meaning behind his observation, creating a moment of meaningful reflection between the two. Sam furrowed his brows, a look of genuine confusion clouding his young face. He tilted his head slightly, his messy brown hair tousling as he tried to make sense of what he was observing. "But sometimes they don't have enough to share back," he murmured, his curious brown eyes searching his grandfather's wise and gentle gaze for answers. His voice wavered with uncertainty, reflecting his struggle to understand the balance between giving and receiving. The soft pink petals from the cherry blossom tree gently floated around them, creating a serene backdrop that contrasted with Sam's inner turmoil. The warm sunlight highlighted the contemplative expression on Sam's face, emphasizing his sincere desire to grasp the importance of sharing. Grandpa leaned forward, his eyes reflecting the wisdom of many years as he began his tale. "Let me tell you about a special forest, Sam," he said softly, his voice carrying a sense of reverence. In this enchanted forest, a diverse group of animals lived together, each with their own unique strengths and resources. Initially, some animals hoarded their food and materials, thinking only of their own needs. But as time went on, they began to face challenges that they couldn't overcome alone. In the forest, the animals realized that sharing their resources helped everyone survive and be happy. Grandpa continued, his gentle smile encouraging Sam to visualize the story. The wise old grandfather's storytelling painted vivid images of animals coming together, exchanging what they had, and building a thriving community where cooperation and generosity led to a harmonious and prosperous life for all. Sam's curiosity was piqued as he absorbed the story his grandfather was sharing. His eyes widened with interest, and he leaned forward slightly, eager to understand more. "What happened when the animals started sharing?" he asked, his voice tinged with anticipation and hope. His messy brown hair fluttered gently in the breeze, and his curious brown eyes searched his grandfather's face for the next part of the tale. The soft pink petals from the cherry blossom tree continued to drift around them, creating a tranquil and thoughtful atmosphere. Grandpa smiled warmly, ready to reveal the heartwarming developments in the story. The animals began to recognize the strength that came from friendship and cooperation. No longer did they act solely out of self-interest. Instead, they embraced the spirit of teamwork. The clever squirrels took on the role of gathering nuts and storing them for the winter, while the vibrant birds fluttered from tree to tree, collecting juicy berries and seeds. The industrious rabbits tended to the garden patches, ensuring a steady supply of fresh vegetables for everyone. During the harsh winter months and unexpected storms, the animals stood by each other, sharing their resources and offering comfort to those in need. They built strong bonds and ensured that no one was left hungry or alone. Grandpa continued, his voice filled with pride and warmth. The forest thrived as a united community, each animal contributing their unique talents to create a harmonious and supportive environment. Through their unwavering commitment to sharing and helping one another, the animals discovered that together they could overcome any challenge and build a truly prosperous home for all. Sam's eyes sparkled with newfound understanding as he absorbed the story his grandfather had shared. He tilted his head slightly, his messy brown hair catching the soft breeze, and looked up with earnest brown eyes filled with curiosity and hope. "So, sharing made the forest better for everyone?" he asked thoughtfully, his voice tinged with excitement. His grandfather nodded gently, encouraging Sam to reflect further. The blooming cherry blossom petals continued to drift around them, adding a touch of magic to the serene garden setting. Sam's expression showed a mix of relief and inspiration as he began to grasp the profound impact of sharing and cooperation. The warm sunlight highlighted the deep bond between them, emphasizing the importance of the lesson in Sam's young mind. Grandpa's gentle smile widened, his eyes gleaming with pride and wisdom as he looked deeply into Sam's curious brown eyes. "Exactly, Sam," he affirmed warmly, his voice steady and full of conviction. "When we share, we create a community where everyone can thrive." His soft wrinkles seemed to deepen with the sincerity of his words, and his wispy white hair caught the sunlight, adding a halo-like glow around his head. The serene garden around them seemed to listen in, the cherry blossom petals still drifting lazily through the air, reflecting the harmony Grandpa spoke of. Sam nodded thoughtfully, the gears turning in his young mind as he absorbed the profound lesson. The warm afternoon light bathed them in a comforting embrace, highlighting the strong bond between grandfather and grandson. Sam's face softened with understanding and inspiration, feeling the truth of his grandfather's message resonate within him. The peaceful atmosphere underscored the importance of the moment, leaving Sam with a lasting impression of the power of sharing and community. Sam's mind buzzed with the lesson he had just learned, and a determined smile spread across his face. He glanced over at his grandfather, whose gentle nod of approval filled him with confidence. "I'll tell them how sharing can make our games more fun for everyone," Sam declared with enthusiasm, his curious brown eyes shining brightly. His messy brown hair bounced as he hopped up from his spot under the cherry blossom tree, ready to put his newfound understanding into action. The soft petals continued to drift around them, creating a picturesque backdrop that mirrored the positive change Sam was about to initiate. Energized by his grandfather's wisdom, Sam felt empowered to make a difference in his little community, eager to foster a spirit of cooperation and joy among his friends during their next playdate.
We hope that you enjoyed our little story, and we hope that you draw strength and inspiration from it in your daily lives. If you want to hear more stories like this, please click the like, subscribe, and notifications button. And please leave a comment down below. It helps to boost our channel in the algorithm. See you again soon.